Hello, and welcome back into Fire Emblem the Sacred Stones playthrough with me, the Jonin Monkey.
And me, Sven the Crusader.
Hooray! Now, this should be the fun. Now, this part we will finally finish off this chapter, and there'll be cutscenes, so we'll have a lot more to talk about, and the monsters will all be dead. Hooray!
And so the day will be saved.
Hooray!
Hopefully.
Thanks to a bunch of random people who are chasing after a suicidal douche. Anyway.
I won't say it yet. I have to wait for the right moment.
Yeah, I want to say it as well. But there's gonna be a catchphrase in this playthrough, I can tell. Anyway. And let's see if Gilliam actually hits anything this time. Yeah, my Gilliam's got more luck than yours.
Oh yeah, way more. 76. 20% chance to 20% more chance to hit, and he does. I mean,
yeah. And Ross finishes it off. Okay, whilst I'm trying to fill out this part, what did you think of the trainee classes? I mean, this is probably the only game to include them so far, but
personally, I thought those were awesome.
yeah.
They could destroy anything once they were fully promoted.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Especially Ross. I won't say it right now, but when he becomes a certain class type god, he's a killing machine.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys watching this might not believe it right now, since he's very weak and keeps taking a beating from practically everything. But trust me, the trainee classes get stronger as they level up. So. Yeah, still whizzing. Okay, we've only got the enemies left now from... So, I don't know what past me is doing. I really should have cut all this out, but anyway, yeah, we've got two... And past me did not expect that boss to move, but oh well. And it looks like Vanessa's in a whole load of trouble.
How do you miss a zombie?
It's a very acrobatic zombie, that's all I can think of.
Yeah, I'd safely say that's a bit of trouble there. Ooh, nice.
Yes. Yeah, the Pegasus Knight's criticals are very simple to start off with, but it works. And thankfully they have a good load of resistance, which means guys like the Eyeballs who use magic attacks, they don't do that much damage. Which is why I love them, Yeah, I'm a Pegasus Knight fanboy now. What's your favourite unit type, just out of curiosity?
Thinking. I like quite a few of them, but
yeah.
I know one thing's for sure. After the incident with Gilliam, Knight is not one of my favorite classes anymore.
Yeah, fair enough. Although I don't tend to be a Pegasus Knight fanboy, I also quite like Swordmasters and Mages as well, I'll admit.
Yeah, actually I'm gonna have to go with that, Swordmaster.
Yeah. I don't know why, there's something always cool about them.
Yeah, I don't know why they're such walking incarnations of badass, but they are.
They are. Anyway, Artur has finally killed the Retombed, and at last it's the end of the freaking chapter, which means something different!
A cutscene.
Yay.
Although the only real way to make this cutscene terribly interesting is if I tried to act characters, which I'm not gonna do on camera.
That's fair enough. To be honest, I have seen in playthroughs where they try to do that, and honestly, it just ends up really awful. They often try to disguise the voice between the characters, and they fail miserably. No offense.
Yeah.
They do something like, oh yes, there's not much worse than his reverence in the YouTube. Let's see this. It's just like, no, stop it. Stop. I mean, if anyone really wants to follow the story, they can read the text on screen. It's just, oh.
Yeah. No offense to the people who do that sort of stuff, but I thought I was an amateur voice actor.
Yeah. Yeah, no offense to those guys, but just, it's something to keep in mind. It's a constructive criticism, let's put it that way.
Yeah.
By all that... And so yeah, Eric is now in hot water because she's not only got the the soldiers trying to hunt her down, she's also got monsters to contend with. So yeah, chasing after Emphraim's looking better and better.
I'm not sure if I want to say it here either. What is that perfect mo?
Here we go. But what of my brother? He and his men are trapped in the same situation as we are. Although they did it by choice, but that's another
Another... just one more reason to say, well done, Emphraim, you dipstick.
Yeah, well... Oh, good. We've been missing these three.
Yeah, the return of the cheesiest trio of all time.
Well, we just finished them, so...
Their whole crusade here is a rather moot point.
Yeah. Oh, dear.
Although chances are, if they'd actually been down there, the chapter would have ended sooner.
Yeah. Is it? Although we would have ended up with a lot less experience points, and to be honest, I don't mind taking experience away from them because Larcho gets annoyed after a while. Dustal, the berserker there with the green beard, is just creepy, and I don't really like the attitude of feckin' our spoilers. They will be revealed later on anyway. Renak, this guy here, I just don't like his attitude at all.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah. Oh, quick note for those of you who, just to go back to a later point, in one of the chapters, I mentioned earlier that someone mentions that there was a guy dressed like a mercenary but had a flair of elegance about him. I'm suspecting it's meant to be Ranak because although he basically looks like a rogue here, it's implied that he comes from a rich family, although he steals for some reason. But
That's a very odd series of... That's a very odd combination. Noble and thief.
Yeah, I know. It's been a while since I've read a support conversation. I'll have to go back to it, but... Anyway, back to the story that's going on. So, yeah, we're now entering the border town of Seraphiu. And this is the setting of the next chapter, and has it been named yet? I haven't been paying attention to the footage. Darn it! Oh god, it's been a long time since I recorded this. Oh, thank god, they haven't. Right, the beginning of chapter 5, the Empire's Reach. Now, I've been mocking a lot of characters, but this guy is cool. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I agree. Even that weird-looking black hat he always wears.
I know. It's just that's what kind of irritated me. His sprite never had that hat. It infuriates me for some reason. I don't know. I know it's not physically possible to add it to the sprite, but for God's sake, that hat is cool.
Well, they managed to keep editing sprites in the last Fire Emblem with all those secondary faces, but
yeah, I know.
And
okay, we also saw another cleric who's the character there. Her name is Natasha, and she's going to serve a pretty important role in about a few minutes, but that you'll have to find that out in the next part. So farewell for now.